Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's solve the problem path with minimum effort. So you are a hiker preparing for an upcoming hike. You are given heights, a 2D array of size rows into columns where height of a row comma column represent the height of cell row comma column. You are situated in the top left cell 0 comma 0 and you hope to travel to the bottom right cell which is rows minus 1 comma columns minus 0 index phase. So you can move in 4 directions like up, down, left and right, and you wish to find the route that requires the minimum effort. So a route effort is the maximum absolute difference in heights between the two consecutive cells of the route. So return the minimum effort required to travel from top left cells to the bottom right cell. So this is the example 1 and you are standing over here. So you can go like you are basically over here, then you can go in 4 directions. So let's understand this example over here. So you are standing over here and you can go in 4 directions like this side, this side is out of boundary, so there is no point to go, and this side is also out of. So you can choose this or this. So the minimum effort, the maximum effort like between these two cells is absolute difference of 2 minus 1 which is 1. So in these two, and in these two is 3 minus 1 which is 2. Similarly, if let us say we take this green path which is, then if in this consecutive 2 is 2, then absolute difference between these two 2, then absolute difference between these two 2. So in this path, green path, everywhere we are getting 2. So the minimum effort is needed is 2. And now let us take this another path like going here, then here it is 0, then here 0, then from here is 3. So the maximum value of this path is 3. So the minimum effort needed by coming from this path is 3. So there are many paths we can go from this 2D grid. So we have to find a path which has this value is minimum over all the consecutive cells difference. So how we will solve this problem? So let's see the constraint first. So if we go over here in the constraint, so there are rows is number of rows in the height 2D array and columns is columns, and rows and columns are in between 1 to 100. So this matrix can be of size of up to 100 cross 100, while the values in this matrix can be in the range of 1 to 10 to the power 6. So what can happen, like every value is 1 in this path, so the minimum effort is needed is 0. Like we got this green path, minimum effort needed is 0. Similarly, what can happen, just I replace this value which is the last point place where we have to reach with the maximum value of this which is 10 power 6. So the minimum effort here difference will become 10 raised power 6 minus 1. So maximum value of our minimum effort can go up to 10 raised power 6. So what can we do? We will solve this first using these two constraints, like for as a left constraint and the right constraint, and start doing searching. We will take the binary, use the binary search plus the VFS to solve this problem. So first of all, we start like left from 0 and right pointer from the maximum value which is 10 raised power 6 and just add 1 for the safer side. So now we find out the mid of these two which we will call as a limit. So this limit, now we will check if there is a path in this graph like 2D grid which satisfy like all the value consecutive difference is in within the limit. If it is, then we have that path and we can have this at least the value. Then in that case what we can do, we will reduce this guy to the limit which is let us say mid, and if it is not, then we include this like same as the binary search mid plus 1. So this is what the idea we will use. So let's see here. So first we will get like 5, very big number 5 and all. So let's say just for this, like this can have maximum value 8. So let's start for example perspective 1 like 0, L from 0 and R is from 10. So the mid of these two is 5. So I will check whether there is a path which with like a minimum effort 5 is satisfying. Yeah, there is, like there is a 3 as well as 2. Now we will reduce the R to this. So now 0 to 5, in 0 to 5 mid will be 2. Now we will say there is a path, this green path is that. So it is satisfied. Now again we reduce our r from 0 to now 2 now the mid of this is 1. Now when we go, there will be no path of which is satisfying, like all the consecutive cells, like their difference, absolute difference is less than 1 is not, so we can't. So hence we update our L from 0 to 1, which is 1 to 2, and again we will get the mid is, so we will just run until the r is less than this, L is less than r. So once this is L is break, after that we go again, the mid is 1, and we again update our L from 2 to 2, hence this loop while loop will become. So the binary search will be terminate, and we got the minimum effort here, which is 2 in this example 1. So let's see another example, this example. So here again the maximum value is 8, so we will again start from 0 to 10, like L is 0 and the right value is 10, then mid is 5. Now we will look for the path, is there any path with the difference, like if I take this path, let's say, so the difference is 2, 2, 2 and 2, yeah, this is 2 to 2, 2. So yeah, we can say our range is reduced to 0 to 5. Now again the mid is of this is 2, is there is a path, yeah, this is the path we already got, then again we reduce 0 to 2, then mid is 1 here. Now we look for, is there any path is 1, this path is not, then we'll check this path, 1, 1, 1 and another 1, yeah, we have the path. So the path will be stopped when we reach on to this cell. So this cell index will be, let's say if we have r rows, so r minus 1 and m columns, c columns, then c minus 1. When we reach on this in binary search, so we will do. So this is what, so we reduce again, so this becomes 0 to 1. In that case we again go for limit is 0, is there, no. So we update our L from 0 to 1, so 1 to 1, hence this loop will be correct, and the minimum effort is needed, which is 1. So let's see, this is second example, I copy pasted the image, which is answer is 1 over here. So this is the idea of the binary search. Now how we will use the VFS in that, we just start from 0, 0 index and try to see if there is a path to reach from to r minus 1, c minus 1 by following the 4 direction approach. From every cell we will go 4 direction approach, and before going into the cell we will check like whether it is within the grid or not. So we should check whether it should be within the grid, and also it is not already visited, we will use the visit, like as it's a standard VFS approach. So you can now pause the video and try to implement code yourself first. So let's implement the code. So for the coding part, what we need to do, we will first create L, which is I explained already. So from the 0, and R from the big value, which is 10 power 6, just add 1, okay. And now after that we run this loop while L is less than R, then we will use a helper method. First let's create a limit. So the limit is, let's say which will be L plus R y 2. So as the L and R cannot cross int max, so I am not using the way we can do like L plus R minus L y to avoid the int overflow. Here we know clearly. So now if is good, if this limit is okay or good, we will pass the matrix like 2D grid here in the method, helper method, and also our limit. And if it is okay, in that case we update our ry limit variable, otherwise we update our left pointer to right, because we know this limit can be attainable. So this can be our, that's why I am taking this into our consideration, and here we know this limit is not needed. So we will look for limit plus 1. So L is limit plus 1, that's it. And in the end here from the binary search, once it stop, we will return L as our minimum cost of effort. Now let's write the important method, which is like VFS search basically, and we will return a boolean over here, which is name is good, and let accept that 2D array as just a shorthand with h, and int limit, let's say limit itself. Now what we need to do for simple using the VFS, we will use a queue data structure, and we will add the pair in that. So let's queue is queue, and new in, so initialize from linked list. Now we add the first index, like every time we are starting from the pair 0, 0. So let's add that 0, 0 is a starting vertex index. Now we also need to, let's define the, let's say int capital R is a number of rows, h dot length, and int capital C is the h of 0 comma number of columns length. Okay. Now we will also create a 2D grid, which Boolean grid basically, not in, so that we will mark as a visited. So of size same as the height matrix to. So this will be new Boolean of R comma C. Now this is done. Now after that, what we need to do, let's define the direction vector as well. So int 2D array here. So this will be direction vector, let's say D is equals to this, let's say directly. So there is 4 ways. If you are an x comma y, you can go x plus 1 comma y. So that will be, let's say new int this, and so you can go x plus 1 comma y, so 1 comma 0. Similarly you can go by like x comma y plus 1, then 1 here, and then there is minus 1 comma 0, and last one is 0 comma minus 1. So this is 4 direction vector we will use it. Now let's apply the binary VFS here. While q has element, still element, if q has the element, we will keep doing it. And now here once we go, we first fetch the current x from the q dot peak element. So this will be peak of 0 is our q x coordinate, and peak of 1 is y coordinate, and we will now pole it out. So pole. Once we done, now first, so this should be a y coordinate, so x y coordinate. Now first we will check if x is equals to, if we reach our destination coordinate and y is equals to c minus 1, if it is the case, we will return over here itself true, like we are able to reach in the destination with the this limit, allowed limit. If in the end, if we are not able to reach, we just return false over here. And here now we iterate all the 4 coordinate of this. So for int pair, so here what we need to do, this we iterate into the direction array. So this will be x y, let's say, or simple, let's call it direction, then we use as a d over here and direction vector. Now what we do, we will first create next x. So nx is next x, which will be x plus d of 0, and similarly ny, which is next y, which is y plus this is a nx and ny is a next coordinate d of 1. So that's it. Now what we need to do, we first need to check whether they are in within the grid. So nx should be greater than equal to 0, and ny is also greater than equal to 0, and nx is less than r, and ny is less than c if it is, and also is not already visited. So let's see visited of this next cell, which is nx and ny. If it is the case, if it is not already visited in that, and also we will also check the value. So we will check inside of this, if it is satisfying the first the constraint of boundary and not visited. Now we will check if the math dot absolute difference between height of h of x comma y, the effort which is h of nx comma ny, if it is less than or equal to limit, then we have the valid coordinate, we will add into the q dot, add this coordinate into the q. So this will be nx comma ny, q dot add, and also we will mark the visited of this nx and ny as a visited. So this will be true here. So this will keep throwing it and trying to find the path as I explained. So let's try to compile the code first, if there is no typo or all. So yeah, if the code is getting compiled and there is no typo, let's test the other test case, like second test case and third test case in the custom test case. So here this is the custom test case, let's just do for this and see if we are getting expected answers. So now we can submit this code. So it is accepted. So what is the time complexity of this solution? So as you can see, this method will run every time r cross c times, as we are doing BFS and visiting in worst case all the cells before reaching to the destination. So which is r comma c, and we are doing binary search. So this is the, let's say, total length is height h, capital H. So the time complexity of this solution is O of r comma c, where r comma c is the size of our height, and into log h, and space is O of r c, as we are using digit array. So that's it. So if you like this solution, hit the like button, and also we can solve this problem using the well known graph algorithm, Dijkstra algorithm, where what we need to do, we need to start, let's say, we need to find the minimum distance from the single starting point, which is this 0 comma 0, to every other coordinate from here. And once we find the distance from so this is single source shortest path algorithm we will use here, and we will return the distance reaching minimum distance in the end after that on this cell. So we will use a cost matrix here of the same size, and initialize all the distance with the maximum value, and then initialize the Dijkstra algorithm by setting the distance of first cell in, like, starting point is 0, and then add all the adjacent vertices of this into the priority queue based on the, and we will sort the priority queue based on the distance, which is the minimum height, this absolute difference of these adjacent nodes, vertices or cells. Once we done, we will basically relax the distance cost in whenever we are able to find the different path with this less cost. So we update there. So I would leave you on, you will try this Dijkstra algorithm. If you have doubt, you can ask in the comment section, and for the code reference I have shared here. So this is the code for Dijkstra algorithm, you can see the code. I will also push in the GitHub repository, and if you have any question in this, you can ask in the comment section, and I will try to create a separate video where I will cover the Dijkstra algorithm. So if you like this solution, hit the like button. Thanks for watching.